Hello YouTube, I'm back, and I've been really into Pokemon lately, and I'm a little nervous because I haven't done a YouTube thing in a really long time, so bear with me if I stutter or anything like that. Anyway, I've been really into competitive battles lately, and I thought I'd share a couple with you, with the start of the new game, Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. So we start with a double stealth rock. He gets his rocks, I get my rocks. He uses U-turn, and I catch him with a pursuit, and U-turn doesn't do too much damage, and he sends out his fighting dark type, whatever that thing is, and I am like, oh crap, because I just realized that my entire team, except for one Pokemon, is weak to fighting types. So he Dragon Tails me out after I miss a Stone Edge, and he gets a leftovers, Sandstorm, stuff like that. I use Thunderbolt. I'm choiced Scarfed, so I'm thinking this Thunderbolt will actually do something at least, but it turns out doing nothing, especially after his Drain Punch, which is not too good for me. So I go out into my epic Water Turtle thing that I've seen in so many battles because I know it's really defensive, and he uses Drain Punch on it, on the switch, and I take it really reasonably, and I go for the curse, and the sad thing is that I forget he has Dragon Tail, so he just Dragon Tails me out. I go into my Natori, or this grass steel type Pokemon, and right now he Drain Punches me, and I get a layer of Leech Seed, and that happens. Sandstorm rages, we both got our leftovers. And this is kind of a stalemate for him because he's not doing too much damage and I'm gaining a ton of HP. After this Drain Punch, I'm going to set up my first layer of spikes, which is pretty nice. Steel Thorns is keeping him from gaining too much HP, and he's not necessarily doing the most damage because Natori has a huge amount of defense. Again, pretty much my entire team is weak to fighting, so I have really nothing to switch in on. And of course he sends out another fighting type, while I get out my second layer of spikes. And Sandstorm rages, he uses Mach Punch, and I'm like, please don't die, and I live, and I get Steel Thorns damage, and I get my epic, most valuable third layer of spikes up. And after Sandstorm leftovers, he kills me in a single hit with Mach Punch. And now I send out my Doryuzu, hoping that since Sandstorm's up, I'll live and then do something really epic, like kill it and then outspeed all the rest of his Pokemon. But his Mach Punch kills me, which leads me to believe that he is a choiced Mach Punch. So I send out my Shadow Tag Shandera, which means he can't escape, and he's probably like facing right now, because he literally can't do anything to me. He's locked into a fighting type move against a ghost type Pokemon, and he can't switch out because I have Shadow Tag. So this is a free time for me to get 6 Calm Minds up, and heal just a little bit more with my leftovers, but Sandstorm kind of prevents me from doing that. More side animations. No, I'm not healing anything, I'm just staying at the same amount of HP. And more Sandstorm, more leftovers, more Mach Punch, more Calm Mind. Hey, YouTube people, why don't you let me know what you guys, if any of you record anything Pokemon, let me know what programs you use, or what like, do you use DSMeum? Do you use no GBA? Is there a good compiler to use on DSMeum, or either of them? This is my first time doing it. Anyway, he sends out his Victini, which is a fire psychic type, and it has like a huge move pool. Pretty cool. So, apparently his best shot was a Fire Blast, or, actually I think it knows some other weird fire type move, Anyway, it tries to do something with the Fire Blast, being that it's faster than me, but it fails because I'm a fire type and I have six Calm Minds up, and I just Shadow Ball it and it dies. Right here, he sends out his Blissey, which means now he literally has nothing to counter my Shandera, and I'm just like, yes! He goes for Protect as I go for the Plane Split, thinking that maybe I wouldn't kill it on the first try, but to mix things up on his not Protect turn, I just go for the Flamethrower, because maybe he would predict my Plane Split and switch into something stupid. He sends out his Azelf again, the one that had U-turned earlier, and he tries to U-turn again, and it's not very effective. It doesn't work at all. He goes out into his Metagross, and my Flamethrower takes it out in just a second. Oh, and all these Pokemon... No, Shadow Ball, not the Flamethrower. But who cares? With 6 Calm Minds. All of these Pokemon that he's switching into are getting Spikes damage and Stealth Rock damage. So, not going too well for him. He gets an Intimidate off when he gets back into his Dark Fighting type. Doesn't really matter at all. And I'm still at 189 HP. Nothing's changing. And he sends out his Azelf, and it dies to Stealth Rock, and I win.